We're live. LFG, guys. Let's go. All right, let's have a quick look at the market here. Not a financial advisor, not financial advice. Make sure you guys are doing your research out there, okay? All right, let's have a look. Bitcoin's still holding above 29. XDC having a pullback. You see, guys? You see? I made a video, a short and a video yesterday where I took profits on my XDC and I rolled them over in Algorand. And I got so many dislikes from the XDC community on this. But now look at XDC's pulled back 21.1%. So who's laughing now? William. Hey now. Hey brother. What's going on? The first one here. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you in the live chat. Was just saying there that I took profits on XDC yesterday, and this is what I tell you guys. I say, hey, guys got to take profits when things pump like that so you can roll those profits into something else. I took profits on XDC yesterday. Now it's down, having a pullback, a correction, 21.1%. So looks like I made the right move. XRP down to 63 cents, close to buy some more soon at those prices. Yeah, I got more Algorand yesterday. Casper's up 3.5%. Gala's having a nice little pullback. Good buying opportunity there. Ethereum 18. Wow, Algo 10 cents. Man, it's hard not to buy more. Hard not to buy more. Shib's pumping 5.5%. CRV's recovering 6.5% again today. Arbitrum up 2.5%. Caspa's up 3%. William, how long do you think Jasmine can? How long do you think Jasmine can go? How long do I think it will go? I don't know what you mean, my friend. In terms of what? Like how high do I think the price can go in the bull run? Is that what you're asking me? Jasmine's just a little bit over even on the day right now. 2037. Let me know what you mean, brother. Let me know what you mean by that. Get into the comment section in the meantime here. Blast1727 says, mate, when did you find out about Caspa? I found out about Caspa a few months ago when it was super young, super early. Got in on it then. We started talking about it on the channel. And yeah, we pushed it. We told people about it. And same thing with, I'm going to get into space a little bit later, just to kind of talk about that, because I'm getting asked a lot for gems and stuff like that recently. So we're going to get into and talk about that a little bit. So yeah, I mean, I got into it super early, and then I got what do we got here? William, how low? Oh, how low do I think Jasmine can go? Sorry about that. I misread that. I mean, I don't see Jasmine going too much lower than it is now. I mean, it obviously depends on Bitcoin. I do think that we're going to have a little bit more of a correction. There's still room for a correction in Bitcoin that would still be, kind of within the realm of, we're not breaking the positive trend here. So, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked to see Bitcoin pull back down to the high 25,000s, to be honest with you. I think it could wick all the way down there before kind of correcting. And then, that's obviously going to drain the altcoins as well, bring them down with it. So, I mean, you could see another little correction in Jasmine, but in the macro, I think we're pretty close to the floor on it. I think we're pretty close to the floor in a lot of the altcoins. So, Fax, what's up, brother? Caspa the friendly ghost. That's right, brother. Guess what I did today, man? Guess what I did today? I sold all my Cadena, and guess what I did with that money, man? I bought Caspa, brother. Had to buy Caspa. Wasn't doing anything in Cadena, so I had to move it over. Figured I might as well. Took a tiny loss on it, but I really don't think Cadena is going to recover. So I might as well put that money where I can recover those losses into Caspa, right, for the big picture. Had to do it, brother. Had to pull that trigger. Nomadic 9999 says he's already got over 200,000 Caspa. Nicely done, my friend. Facts, smart idea. Yeah, that is the only way. It was the clear choice, man. Right? It was the clear choice. I figured I needed to consolidate a couple of things, anyways, and put it into something that's going to make me some real money. And I figured Caspa was the way to go. So, what else do we got here? Yeah, I'm getting asked a lot for these gems and stuff like that, and I gotta say honestly, you got to be in the live chats for those, guys. You got to be here for those, because we talk about them in the second half here, and that's where we find these gems. That's where we discuss these gems. We do dives into them and stuff like that. So if you want to get in on projects and stuff that we're finding early, you got to be here for the live streams. Fact says when a project is dying, it's better to get out than to hope. And then, yeah. Well, that's what I did with Luna, right? Like, I held Luna, and as it just plummeted, I was like, oh, maybe it'll stop here. Oh, maybe it'll stop here. Oh, you know what? It didn't stop here. It just kept going. So I lost all that, but I still hold my Luna. I mean, why bother when it's, went from hundreds of dollars or, a couple $1,000s to a few cents. What are you going to do? Luckily, I was smart, and I was balanced in my portfolio, so I made those profits. I made that money right back in profits from other projects, so it didn't really faze me that much. Fortunately, got to play things the smart way. What do we got going on in the market today? Crypto Mason says, I would never stake and lend my XRP on a centralized exchange like Bitstamp. I will happily wait for XLS 30D. Man, I wouldn't stake my XRP on a centralized exchange. I wouldn't stake it on a DeFi play either, man. There's just too many hacks, and too many of them get compromised and stuff, and it's not worth the risk, man. It's just not worth the risk at all, in my opinion. So I don't do that stuff. We got some big Ripple announcement news we're going to go over shortly. What do we got here, though? We got a Gala announcement. There we go. Confirmation. Gala will be the gas token for everything on Gala chain. Doesn't matter if we're talking about a game, a social media network, or another ecosystem like Go Gala Music or Gala Film. So Gala is going to be used as the gas token there. William says render prediction. Let me see. Render prediction. I've been wanting to fill up on some render, but I haven't had an opportunity yet. Where are we even at with render? Let's have a look. We're at $1.73. Let's go look at the tokenomics again here. Rank 69th. What do we got here? 637 million market cap. 531 billion. Or sorry, yeah, billion. 31 million. I like the tokenomics on it, honestly. I mean, you're still looking at it. It's got to be about 77% in circulation, the max of the max supply. I think definitely render is going to smash through its all-time high with no problem, in my opinion. It's got good tokenomics. It's got room for growth. I think it's going to be a really good play. I guess a lot of people are classifying it in the AI sector. And I mean, that's just going to help it, right? I mean, that's just going to boost it. Everyone's going to be buying anything that is even remotely related to the AI narrative, like even stuff like the graph It's not really has anything to do with AI, but everyone thinks that it does. So it's just, you know. So Render, I think, is not going to have an issue smashing through its all-time high of $8.78. I think you could probably be safe to say somewhere around maybe around that $15 to $18 is what I would guess, possibly higher, but I like to be conservative. AZ Marine, what's up? What's up, my friend? How you doing? Welcome back. Good to see you here today, man. All the crews getting in today. All the crews getting in. I like that. What else is going on? So yeah, that's big news for Gala. Anyway, it's going to be used as gas. AZ Marine DCA did the quant today. My man, that's the way it's done, brother. I got to pick up some quant tomorrow, actually. It's Saturday's my DCA day. And quant is looking right now. Where are we? It's looking juicy at 103, man. 103, looking juicy. Likes to bounce between like 103 and 107-ish, eh? But good pickup today, man. Congratulations on that DCA, my friend. I was watching Jake Gordon there today, actually, and he was talking about how you should DCA and try to get yourself about 100 quant over time over these next 8 months, and I couldn't agree more. AZ Marine, Friday is my payday, LOL. Nicely done. Yeah, I do that too. Every payday, I get paid Fridays, and then Saturdays I do my DCA. Usually because on weekends we do tend to get a little bit more of a pullback. So that's why I like to do that on Saturdays. We got a brief thread on Hedera here. Hedera is the best tech in all of Web3. Their enterprise use cases are showing real-world adoption at scale. Hedera is doing more TPS than any other blockchain. They're showing strong potential as being the de facto L1 in the future. Unlimited potential. However, many retail speculators are underwater. I've heard, I'm not underwater on Hbar. I've heard the argument that these are API tokens. It's a technology and not an investment. You should not expect a profit. Okay, that's fine. If you are Corda R3 or HLF, where there is no IPO or native token, but this is not the case for the public DLT that aims to be decentralized and permissionless. Retail is literally the only way Hedera can fund their operations via Hbar purchases by retail. Also, retail is the only way Hedera can become permissionless and truly decentralized. So if there is a day where the governance council buys their own gas, aka Hbar, to find their use case, they will never achieve true decentralization if they have scared off retail speculators by then. So what am I saying? What am I getting at? Well, if Hbar is a poor performer in the next 1 to 2 bull cycles, which I personally don't think that they will be, poor performers, due to the decreased interest from lower staking rewards, increasing the dilution and failure to capture broader adoption than Hbar could, and will likely fail on the long run. In my opinion, Hedera has 1 to 2 bull cycles to let token appreciation, to let the tokens appreciate in value before an entire loss of retail interest. It's just how it goes. We talk about that fact all the time in the live stream, guys, that these tokens, they will have probably 1 or 2 bull runs in them, and then that's it, because new technologies come along. So I couldn't agree with that more. You can have all the loyal people now saying that this isn't true, but the fact is that it's true. Am I saying this is destiny? No, but I'm writing this post to highlight the fact that you can have all the bullish use cases and news you want, but if you fail to keep your current holders and attract new customers, then the native token must appreciate. No one is going to secure a network out of the goodness of their hearts just because, and if you are, then you really are exhibiting cult-like behavior. The fact is, Hedera needs retail, and guys, this applies to all crypto, all the altcoins. This applies to them, not just Hbar, right? You can't just have stupid loyalty to a project and never sell, unless I mean, you're, like he says here, you're exhibiting cult behavior if you're just supporting a project for no good reason except for loyalty, right? I mean, you're in this to make money, I would hope. William says my quant DCA is 110 too high. Honestly, William, big picture 2025, I don't think that, you know, I don't think 110 is too high for a DCA for your cost average right now. But you can continue to DCA and bring it down. I mean, quant's going to be thousands of dollars at the end of the day. So whether you're buying it at 103 or 110, I mean, it's really not going to make that much of a difference by 2025, right? Obviously, we'd like to buy it as low as possible, but I mean, you're not going to cry about it when it's $5,000 a coin and you bought it at 110 instead of 103, right? So it's just more of a macro mindset. Make sure you guys smash the like and subscribe as you come in. Dan Gambardello says every ADA holder must read what Coinbase said in this filing to dismiss the SEC lawsuit. Quote, notably, SEC officials have admitted that two tokens traded on Coinbase, Bitcoin, and Ethereum are commodities rather than securities when the purchaser buys Bitcoin on Coinbase. She has no fewer and no more contractual rights than the purchaser of Dash or ADA or any of the other tokens called out on the in the complaint. She's entitled to delivery of her tokens, nothing more. Doesn't get any more simple than that. Exactly. That's again, it applies to all altcoins on the secondary market, right? That's why I believe, and I did a video on this morning, that I gave two reasons why. It might have been actually last night. Two reasons why Coinbase, this filing for the case to be dismissed by Coinbase has real teeth to it. So check that video out, guys. Braver Crypto says if you missed getting in early to recent gems like Caspa, don't worry because there are always more gems around the corner in this crypto space. We won't find many like Caspa, but there are plenty of good ones. Next ones to disrupt the space are Space, Multivision Global, $14 million market cap, impressive L1, L2, BTC scaling solution. I talk about Space often on here, guys, and I keep getting asked about another gem. I'm telling you guys, it's not, I mean, I would like more of the tokens to be released into circulation in terms of MVC, but like Space, but at the same time, I think that DCAing is never a bad idea. So this one only has a $14 million market cap right now. I would definitely say that it is one to keep your eye on. I think it will be a solid L1, L2 play moving forward. So that's why I say, guys, yeah, I just dropped in one for you guys here. I drop this one often, but that's why you got to be here in the live streams, right? So you can catch these nuggets. Bitcoin Magazine announces breaking for $43 billion fund manager Global X ETFs officially refiled their application for the spot Bitcoin ETF. So another ETF application has been filed. We got some Shib news here. Shiba Inu breaking Binance's biggest move yet. Shiba Inu gets the green light as collateral asset. You won't believe what's coming. Here's the thread. In essence, Binance is expanding its services. It's adding 22 more cryptos, including Shiba Inu, that people can use as a kind of insurance when they're taking out loans on the platform, including popular ones like Compound and Theta. But it's Shiba Inu valued at a small 0.000009 that's making waves today. This makes it easier for holders of these cryptos to use their assets. Here's the big gossip. Binance might also add Bone Shiba Swap or Bone tokens to its list, especially since the launch of Shibarium, a new tech upgrade, is just around the corner. With Shibarium's trial version PuppyNet launched successfully, Bone is already up for trading on other platforms like OKX, Adobe, and Crypto.com. So Bone might be a good pickup right now to DCA into if you want to try to get a good little pump before they get listed on Binance. and they're going to have use case with Shibarium as well. Not financial advice, not telling you to go buy Bone or anything, but if you're looking for something to maybe catch a little bit of a pump on news, then Bone might be a decent one that you can look at. If Shibarium's full version launches as planned in August, Binance might list Bone, as I just said. This would be a big win for Shiba Swap and its community. Also, quick notes: Binance has added NEM, a different crypto, as a borrowable asset. It means you can own NEM, NEM. You can now use it to borrow other assets on the platform. Bottom line, the world of crypto is changing quickly. Stay tuned for more updates as we continue navigating this exciting space. So there's some good news for Shib, and guys, also Shibarium is around the corner from what I understand. So if you're a Shib holder, don't forget to take profits, you guys. I say it all the time. Like I said at the beginning of this stream, I said yesterday that I took profits on my XDC, and I got a lot of dislikes from XDC holders because I took profits. But I took those profits because it was pumping like crazy. I rolled them into Algorand that was down, and then I look at XDC today, and it's down almost 22%. So I made the right move. This is about taking profits and rolling them into other things that are down, right? You got to compound your gains, guys, to make more money, right? So I made an awesome play there. Very proud of that one. So remember, if you're holding Shib or something like that, Shibarium's coming out, you might want to consider doing the same thing. Take your profits when it pumps, roll those profits into something else, compound those gains, right? Because I'm nothing against Shib. I don't mind it. I made a lot of money on Shib, but in my opinion, it's not a 2025 hold, right? You want to make your profits, roll them into something bigger. And I say that about a lot of projects. So Wendy O says SEC versus Coinbase update. Coinbase asked the court to dismiss the SEC's case, alleging the SEC is stepping too far outside its jurisdiction in suing the exchange. They pointed out the recent ruling in the Ripple XRP case, said the facts were identical to those alleged here. Okay, so guys, I touched on this last night in terms of the SEC versus Coinbase case. And I was actually reading a thread from Meta Lawman, and as it turns out, it wouldn't be the first time that this happened either. But Congress could actually file an amicus brief in the case. They have until the 11th to do it, right? Where they could file this under multiple reasons, and one of them would be that Congress has not actually granted explicit authority of the SEC over digital assets or the exchanges. So Congress could actually do that to intervene in the case against the SEC. And before you go, like, what are the odds of that? Congress has done it before against the SEC in other cases. Meta Lawman goes into that. So it's not the first time that has happened. And another reason they could file it is to say that basically Congress is in the process right now of passing bills for crypto regulation, so that the SEC needs to step back, right? So there's a couple reasons that Congress could intervene as amici in the case, or amicus brief, sorry, in the case, and file these briefings against the SEC. And again, it's happened before, so it wouldn't be unprecedented, which would be very interesting. I would love to see the look on Gary Gensler's face if they did that. We got some big news out of Hong Kong here as well. Breaking: Hong Kong lawmakers' darling plan to revolutionize crypto. I've been talking about the East, guys, for a long time when it comes to crypto. And I'm telling you, like, everyone's thinking about the trillions that's going to come into the asset class in the United States and stuff. But the East is going to be more and more beastly than the States, I think, when it comes to this. They're going to be pumping more money in. China and Hong Kong and Japan have all talked about for a while now how they plan on making a major impact in Web3. Hong Kong's crypto market to connect with China's Johnny NG's bold proposal explained. So let's check this out. Currently, the Hong Kong and Shanghai stock markets are already connected. That means investors from both places can buy, sell, share from each other's markets. This has been very successful, and could be a model for the crypto world. NG has noted that many places in China have interest in the digital world, especially the metaverse, the virtual reality space where users can interact with a computer-generated environment and other users. NG also hopes that more experts from Hong Kong and mainland China can share ideas and learn from each other. This could lead to more growth and innovation in the crypto world. Hong Kong is trying to become a big player in crypto again. They have new rules to make it easier for crypto exchanges to operate legally. Some companies have already taken advantage of these rules. Even though China has put some restrictions on crypto, people there are still actively trading. This shows how persistent the crypto community is. So what does this all mean? We could be on the verge of a stronger connection between Hong Kong and China in the crypto world. This might lead to more opportunities for investors. So that, I mean, it's big news. And also more news on that is that this morning I'm going to be doing a video on it, but I'll just do a little sidebar, is that apparently they're launching a massive crypto exchange in Hong Kong as well. And I'm going to get you guys more information on that. I'll probably do a video on it this evening and I'll post it, so keep an eye out for that. So that is massive bullish news. I told you guys a lot of money is going to come in from the East. More money than people are anticipating, in my opinion. They're just going to kick the door down for Web3. Also, if you're just kind of coming in, just to let you know, I said it earlier in the video, told facts. I sold my KDA this morning and I moved it over into Caspa, just because I'm not confident that KDA is going to make a comeback, for one, and it's not doing anything for my portfolio. And I decided I wanted to consolidate a couple of things. As you guys know, I'm in almost 25 different cryptos, so I consolidated a couple of things, moved some stuff around, and I picked up some more Caspa, trying to get myself a couple million Caspa. Big things popping, little things stopping. Dan Reed's Finance says Hbar staking rewards will be reduced from the current max supply of 6.5% to 2.5%, proof of stake network average of 1.4%. This should make yield farming more lucrative, thus further bolstering Hedera's DeFi scene via DEX like Saucer Swap Labs. ETA currently unknown. So again, guys, I'm not an advocate for staking on DeFi plays, just because I don't trust it, right? I mean, I know there's great APY, and I can tell you guys, I know you're supporting the network and all that kind of stuff, and I'm just one guy, so it's not going to make a difference. I just don't trust my tokens out on a DeFi play. I feel safe having them on my ledger, tucked away in my safe. So that's how I play it. What do we got here? So Thread, why XRP acting as a bridge currency will cause massive price appreciation. XRP acts as a bridge currency to other cryptocurrencies. It does not discriminate between one fiat/cryptocurrency and another. If a transaction takes 10 seconds to complete, the corresponding amount of XRP is temporarily removed from the circulation for that duration of time, being returned. In the event of 6 consecutive similar transactions, the same quantity is removed for a total of 1 minute. If these transactions are repeated 8.64 times in a row, that specific amount of XRP would be withdrawn from the circulating an entire day. As the short-term demands grow and usage increases, XRP will be withheld from circulation for longer durations. Eventually, as we scale up, individual transactions will continue to return XRP to the supply. However, when viewed collectively, the XRP remains continually in flight, effectively transforming into long-term demand. For instance, in the above example, if the transaction with another cryptocurrency A takes 10 minutes, it would require only 144 XRP transactions to remove it from circulation for a full day. Because of the speed of XRP, it will need to see significant short-term demand before it will have an effect on the price. However, once we get to the stage where increase in short-term demand will eat away at the supply, causing the price to rise exponentially. So he's basically saying, like, with bigger amounts of money being moved in XRP, i.e., banks and stuff like that, it's temporarily removed from circulation, and as these transactions grow bigger and bigger and bigger amounts of XRP are taken out of circulation for that day, right? So he says that in theory that would help increase the value of your tokens. So very interesting theory. Let's do some Jasmy news. How's that sound, guys? Where's my Jasmy family at? The current hype around WorldCoin is an indicator of how great the potential is for Jasmy's decentralized ID. 2 million people willingly signed up their retinas with WorldCoin upon launch for a measly $3 worth of crypto a week without any other current use case. They need to physically show up and sign up with one of these orbs. Signing up for Jasmy won't have this restriction and will use finger vein scanners instead. The hardware will be everyday mobile devices, not a creepy orb. With the AI data market, users of Jasmy Network should be able to make more passive income for privately selling their data than a universal basic income from WorldCoin received for giving up your identity to their system. Jasmy will also maintain the privacy of its users while utilizing this new passwordless login mechanism. I believe once the system is complete and the world catches on to Jasmy, it will be a major success. So you've got two completely opposite ends of the spectrum here. You've got people giving up their identities and their information for this WorldCoin thing, and they're willingly doing it for like $3. And then on the other end of the spectrum, you've got people that want to monetize their own data and be able to sell their own data and get a return on that, and it remains theirs, right? So I mean, I go with the latter. Obviously, I'm going with Jasmy on that 100%. Fact says Gala feels like a dead project. The V2 migration is a massive increase in tokens, has hurt the project badly. Thing is that they also destroy like 50% of the supply when they did that or something. That's kind of what I read on that. I'm neutral on Gala since the migration. I'll be honest with you. I had a ton of it, and I was super bullish on it for like a year and a half or so through the beginning of this bear market. But when they did that migration, I sold my Gala. I rolled it into, I think, Algorand, and then when it was done, then I started buying back into Gala again. So now I hold a decent sized bag of Gala again, and I do like it. I think that Gala, I mean, honestly, I think if I had to pick between like Gala, Sandbox, Decentraland, Alluvium, stuff like that, I think that Gala is probably going to have the better ROI in this bull run, in my opinion. I think that Mana and Sand both already pumped. I think that most gains are behind them. Now, I hold decent sized bags for both of them, don't get me wrong, for Decentraland and for Sandbox. And there will be gains to be had there for sure, but I think that Gala will be the bigger one. So honestly, I hold all three. I hold Mana, I hold Gala, and I hold Sandbox. I've been on the fence about Alluvium because honestly, I see the gameplay and stuff, and the game looks phenomenal to me, in my opinion. I've never played it, but it looks amazing. That being said, their marketing sucks. Right? Nobody knows this game exists outside of their own ecosystem. AZ Marine says, "Let's go, Jasmy." Let's go, brother. AZ Marine says, "I put all my Gala into Jasmy." There you go, brother. There you go. Just make sure you're diversified, my friend. Just like I did today, I rolled my KDA into Caspa. Right? That's how it's done. If you feel a project's not going to do anything for you, then make sure that you figure out what they're doing and stuff like that first. I wouldn't just recommend selling something because you're not your bullishness has kind of died down because the hype's died down. But I think that Gala honestly has also been one of the bigger projects in their like in their in the metaverse slash NFT slash gaming Web3 world that has continued to develop projects and stuff through this bear market. Whereas you hear almost nothing from like Mana. Sandbox is doing some stuff, like they've got this new Elvis Presley kind of avatars that they're promoting right now and stuff. But other than that, none of the other projects are really doing anything massive in that. You know, I hope that they will start soon. But yeah. Then we got here Jack the Rippler, boom, biggest bank in the world asking for XRP to bridge money from A to B. You guys know XRP, all the money, baby, all the money. AZ Marine says I still think it's good. Absolutely. And hey, like I said a few minutes ago, I like when the version 2 migration was coming out, before it happened, I sold all my Gala because I just didn't want to risk it, right? I sold it, I rolled it into something else, and then after it was done and I knew it was secure again, then I started buying back into Gala again. I just wasn't playing. I don't play the risk game, guys. I don't play that. Coin Bureau says, while most have been focused on Bitcoin ETFs, there have been a steady stream of ETH product applications over the past few weeks. ProShares has become the 11th asset manager to file a futures Ethereum ETF in the US. So that's 11 futures ETF applications for Ethereum now in the States. That's crazy. We need some spot ones, though. We need some spot ETFs. Let's get into a little more Jasmy news here. Jasmy and the DWF Labs announces partnership to drive Internet of Things blockchain growth to improve data democratization globally. Jasmy, an innovator of the intersection of blockchain and the Internet of Things, has partnered with DWF Labs to promote the global expansion of the Internet of Things blockchain sector to improve data decentralization around the world. The shared vision of increased blockchain technology adoption amongst companies and their users makes this a natural next progression for both companies. Jasmy helps companies easily offer solutions to use that wish to maintain full control and ownership of their personal data. Jasmy works directly with the Internet of Things manufacturers, non-high-tech enterprises, SMEs, and solution providers by offering an array of solutions such as its ready-to-use platform, Internet of Things devices, development, environment services, and data analysis. DWF Labs brings to the table a full suite of solutions that will drive ecosystem growth for Jasmy, such as OTC services, partnerships, and media support. DWF Labs' expertise in the digital asset sphere will amplify Jasmy's mission to put the power of data back into the hands of individuals. Mr. Hara, Jasmy CFO, commented, "We are pleased with the partnership with DWF Labs, and their cooperation is a significant force for our efforts to expand our ecosystem. Through this partnership, we look forward to empowering individuals worldwide and creating a more equitable digital ownership landscape." This exciting partnership follows closely on the heels of Jasmy's recent announcement of their latest innovation to Personal Data Locker. The Jasmy Personal Data Locker provides strong security through passwordless authentications. The solution eliminates the need to enter ID and passwords and will be incorporated into the smartphone application and wearable devices. Andrei Grisev, managing partner of DWF Labs, adds, "We're excited about our partnership with Jasmy to drive greater awareness of the Internet of Things blockchain sector. We look forward to seeing how our collective efforts and respective expertise will accelerate data democratization globally." About Jasmy. Well, you guys know about Jasmy, so I'm not going to get into that. So big partnership for Jasmy here. They continue to expand and grow. And I keep saying, guys, I harp on it all the time. If you're looking for projects to buy into, to get into in a bear market or in an accumulation phase, you want to be looking at projects that are continuing to make partnerships, to expand, to grow and build, right? And have other, with these blockchains, you want to have other companies building on their blockchain and stuff like that. If it's radio silence from a project, guys, it's not something I would continue to DCA into. It's why I got out of Cadena, right? It's been radio silence. Half their team left, and they haven't come out with any development, really, any big announcements, any new partnerships, nothing, right? And I'm not going to leave my money parked there for no reason when I can put it into something like Caspa, where my money's gonna work for me, and it's gonna friggin' 1000x over there. So that's what you have to keep an eye on. And I say that because I get asked this kind of stuff by you guys all the time, right? How do I identify good projects? How do I identify gems? Where do I find them? How do I know what and that's what I'm saying. You have to look at the teams, look at the announcements, go to their Twitter page. How often are they posting? How often are they making partnerships? Are they announcing any expansion, anything like that, right? And if they're not, you got to get out. And we got a big Ripple announcement here. Liquidity Hub, our business-to-business crypto liquidity API solution. We're excited to announce that Ripple Liquidity Hub is officially open for business. Last year, we launched successful pilot, and now Liquidity Hub is publicly available to provide businesses with a simple, seamless way to manage their modern crypto liquidity needs. Designed for usability and interoperability, it gives enterprise customers a competitive advantage in a multi-asset future. A future defined by liquidity. We are rapidly moving towards the multi-asset reality wherein consumers and businesses will have to manage a broad portfolio of assets across fiat cryptocurrencies, central bank digital currencies, non-fungible tokens, and more. Businesses must be able to move into and out of these distinct assets quickly and easily, regardless of the number of users on the platform. Like Ethereum, right? Too many people are using it at one time, busy time of day, fees go through the roof, transactions fail. It's a pain in the butt, right? Trading volume and market efficiency, all aspects which may impact liquidity. A key component to this is ensuring businesses do not have to sacrifice value in order to execute transactions, like affordable, real-time cross-border payments. Crypto and digital assets can also enhance transparency and facilitate treasury functions. These use cases all hinge on interoperability, requiring strong on and off ramps between crypto and fiat, and deep pools of liquidity between asset pairs or crypto assets to bridge lesser pools. Maximize crypto liquidity. Liquidity Hub was created in response to the gap in the efficiencies associated with bridging the world of crypto and fiat. It functioned as a standalone solution for the extension of our cross-border payment solution, which leverages our global network to provide partners access to payout rails worldwide. As a turnkey solution for enterprises, Liquidity Hub was designed to source digital assets from the broader crypto market more easily and efficiently. We wanted to make it as frictionless as possible for businesses looking to supercharge liquidity, power crypto payments and operations, or support end customers interested in buying, selling, and holding crypto. Liquidity Hub benefits for all these hard-won lessons Ripple gained sourcing liquidity from other providers and across multiple venues. The ODL, it combines ease of its use, power, payment integration, cost savings, and more into a single scalable enterprise-grade platform, said Brad Chase, head of the liquidity products at Ripple. Reduce costs and fees, trapped capital. Available 24/7, 365, Liquidity Hub leverages smart order routing to source a variety of digital assets at optimized prices across multiple liquidity venues, including market makers, exchanges, and OTC desks. These deep liquidity pools from multiple providers ensure liquidity is sourced when you need it, from USD to BTC, ETH, ETC, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, USDC, and USDT. XRP will be evaluated along with other tokens for support within the product. We look forward to supporting XRP as it receives regulatory clarity in the US, which it did. By optimizing crypto pricing and liquidity across asset pairs, businesses can realize significant cost savings on high volume transactions like treasury management. Importantly, Liquidity Hub reduces the need to pre-fund capital positions to source liquidity or transactions with multiple venues, filling up previously tapped or trapped capital that can be applied to other areas of your business, so that your money gets freed up, basically, right? Eliminate complex liquidity management. This solution makes it easy to source and manage liquidity across several venues, and because it uses a streamlined API, businesses can get started on their crypto strategies without the intensive integration and unnecessary investments of time and resources. Once live, Liquidity Hub eliminates complex multi-venue management requirements by allowing businesses to access digital assets all in one place. Multi-asset, multi-venue sourcing also locks in optimized pricing and stability to shield businesses from market volatility and price swings. The intrusive dashboard intuitive dashboard enables streamlined managing, trading, and reporting of transactions to further simplify digital asset management. This simple, user-focused approach helps companies avoid having to build teams of crypto experts, affording more time, budget, and headcount. Liquidity Hub offers both usability and interoperability, helping teams quickly and easily get started and then manage the assets that drive their business, said Chase. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. Power and interoperable future. Liquidity Hub is an integral part of the Ripple's commitment to helping businesses unlock immediate real-world value through crypto and blockchain. At its core, it allows for seamless bridging between traditional fiat and crypto assets, paired with Ripple's broader suite of products. Liquidity Hub enables businesses to optimize crypto liquidity and tap an extensive network of global payment rails to streamline crypto transactions, treasury management, and other applications. Its streamlined API and simple, intuitive design makes it easy for customers to deploy and manage, and it's able to execute real-time trades around the clock with minimum number of requotes or slippage, all while meeting a high bar for security and regulatory standard provide. So basically, like, imagine, these businesses trying to use like MetaMask or something, right? Like, imagine the fees and the failed transactions and the slippage, and just it's a mess in comparison, right? So I'm just saying, so anyway, the reason we were going over that is so more people could understand, and this is a big announcement by them, by the way, and I can't wait for them to start using XRP as well on here. So Fact says the biggest worry is that the majority of coins is in this up and coming bull run don't hit their previous all-time high. That's why I like new cryptos like Caspa. Never had a bull run, so we'll pump guaranteed. Facts. That's absolutely right. It's never had a bull run before. That's why I like to make sure I stock up on coins that are fairly new in a accumulation phase that just kind of come along, right? Same with stuff like Arbitrum, Facts says if a certain coin was at $1 and now it's at 2 cents, and it clearly already had a bull run, I'd have a hard time believing it will hit $1, if not more again. Hope I'm wrong, though. Well, I mean, a big factor in that, Facts, in my opinion, is what's the market cap going to be for the entire asset class, right? Like I always have to harp on that. You have to remember as well that yes, more coins will be in circulation as opposed to the last bull run. But if we're going from a shave under $3 trillion to let's say $15 trillion in the entire market cap asset class, uh, then I think that kind of counters the circulating supply, right? And that could help in depending on the project and the max supply, obviously. AZ Marine says I'm thinking a lot of cryptos will go beyond the last bull run. There will be a lot of more money coming in. You're absolutely right, AZ Marine. There will be projects that do smash through their all-time highs, right? There will be ones, and these are the ones that we talk about, the ones that are building through the bear market and the accumulation phase, that are expanding, they're continuing to build on their utilization and stuff like that. Those are the ones that are going to, but they're like Fax says, a lot of them will die because they're not doing anything, right? They're not building, they're not expanding. There's no new partnerships or nothing. There's no incentive for new buyers to come in and invest in their project, right? Fact says, yes, the overall market cap gives me hope, no doubt. Yeah, and like I said, man, like a lot of people were projecting back in, back a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, when we were in the peak of the last bull run, a lot of people were saying, oh, we'll be looking at about a $10 trillion market cap this time around for 2025. And with everything that's happened over the course of, the first half of this year, I think we'll be looking significantly higher than 10, in my opinion. I think 15 to 20 is completely realistic when we're talking globally, right? Because like we just talked about, a lot of the bullishness coming out of Japan, China, Hong Kong for Web3, and they've come out and said that they plan on making a massive impact in the crypto asset class, right? So incredibly bullish all the way around for sure. Anything you guys want to have a look at this evening? That's because I'm tapped out on news, guys. What do you guys got? What do you want to look at? Besides me drinking a Monster. Let me know what we doing. Let's see if we got any more breaking news going on right now, actually. Boy, a lot of people lost money on NFTs through this bear market. Yeah, see, XDC, now it's down 23.5%, right? I made the right move yesterday when I took profits and rolled them into algo. Because I'm basically neutral on algo. XRP down almost 7% now, eh? Wow, decent pullback. This is another thing I was thinking about earlier, actually, guys, that I wanted to mention is that I'm getting asked a lot lately, like, why is, with all the news, why is XRP not pumping? Why is it going down? Why is everything going down? And like, I'm able to express this more in these live streams, guys, where I can explain this kind of stuff, is that no matter what kind of news you're reading out there, no matter what influencers out there telling you that XRP is about to go to $500 next month and stuff like that, like, guys, the bottom line is that we are in what's called an accumulation phase of the 4-year cycle, right? And it's going to be that way for the next 8 months, roughly, till the Bitcoin halving, right? We're going to have tiny pumps. We're going to have tiny dumps. Today we're having a tiny dump, right? A couple days we might have a tiny pump. That's what happens. In the macro, we're just kind of crabbing along sideways if you zoom out, right? And it's going to be that way until we get closer to the halving. It's been that way every 4 years in this cycle. It's nothing new. I do think we have a Bitcoin pump coming. I keep saying it. I think somewhere around $45,000 to $52,000, I think, is realistic for a decent pump for Bitcoin before we have the altcoins pop off, and then we will likely have a retest of the lows before we start working our way up for the halving. So that's my opinion. That's still in the cards sometime throughout the next 8 months. But other than that, it's just going to be a crab session, guys. We're going to go sideways, and this is the time that you should be accumulating. You should be DCAing into the projects that you believe in, and just being patient and knowing that, 2025 is where your target should be, right? Guys, I've been DCAing and accumulating since we hit the bottom, right? I hold off my profits near the top of the bull run. I take my profits. I don't hit the top, but I DCA my way back out, right? And then I hold and I watch for an entire year as the whole market comes down 95, 96, 97, 98%, right? Then I start buying back in. I've been doing that. I've been buying back in and DCAing since we hit the bottom like a year and a half ago, right? So that's the patience and the emotionless state of mind you have to have. And I'm still going, and I'm going to continue to go until we get closer to the halving, right? Then I'll pause my DCA, and I will wait for the market to continue to blow off to 2025. Then I'll start doing the opposite, and I will start DCAing my profits out of it, right? And then I'll just rinse and repeat. I'll wait a year for the market to crash down again, 2027-ish, and I'll start lathering my way back into the market, DCing into the projects once again, and we'll be back into this phase. It's just a 4-year cycle, guys. There's nothing new about it. So if you see XRP dropping, if you see XDC dropping, Algo, Near, Cardano, whatever it is, and you're like, man, I can't understand. We have this bullish news, but it's dropping. It's the 4-year cycle, guys. There's no money in the market, right? There's no liquidity. There's nothing, right? We're bone dry right now. You can't get blood from a stone, So that's why you DCA, right? Buy. And you'll be happy, because there's a saying that you're going to hear a lot in the bull run of 2025, and you're going to hear it all over YouTube, all over Twitter. Millionaires are made in the bear market, not in the bull market, right? This is where you're buying in now to make money in 2025. So you got to be patient with it. I get asked that all the time. Like a couple of times a day, I'm getting messages from people asking me that, right? So you just have to make a plan and stick to your plan. You guys are doing awesome with the likes, by the way. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Smash that like and subscribe. What else is going on here? What's going on in the market? Fact says millionaires are made in the kitchen. Oh wait, that's abs. That's right, brother. Abs are made in the kitchen. Funny story though, buddy. I did a poll. I don't know if you've seen it. I put it out this morning before I went to work, and I said, "Have you started buying Caspa yet?" And the poll results so far are an overwhelming 62% of people said no, they're not buying Caspa right now, or they haven't bought it yet. That's crazy to me, to have that large of a number of people saying that they haven't bought Caspa yet. That's insane. Because guys, like BitBoy's talking about it now, and this is the thing about it, right? Is that one says, "Hey bro, awesome channel." Hey brother, thanks for coming, man. It's awesome to have you here. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the family. You're gonna love it here. I continue to say this, is that we talk about these projects like Caspa, like Space, when they're in their infancy, right? When they first come out, and we talk about them here and stuff. And then, we hope to get as many of you guys aware of the projects as possible. By the time you see someone like BitBoy pumping it out there, you've already missed the boat, right? That's the thing. Like BitBoy, it's great to have them pushing it onto the normal, like the regular, people who only watch the massive channels. But by the time it gets to a channel that size, it's too late. That's why you got to be here, guys. That's why you got to watch the live streams. You got to subscribe, because we turn you on to these projects. We turned you on to this project 3-4 months before BitBoy was even on his radar, right? So that's what you gotta tune in. Fact says, crazy, a golden goose, and people aren't buying. They'll be buying at $1 and pumping the bags. Exactly. That's just it, right? They're gonna pump our bags. It's gonna go nuts in 2025. It's gonna work its way all the way up. Easily top 10, top 15, easily. I mean, nothing against nothing against any of the top 10, but I could easily see Caspa taking the place of Shib, or well, Shib's not in the top 10, but like Doge, or any of those kind of projects that are up there. Caspa could easily take their spots, easily. AZ Marine says Bitboy going to sell on everyone's head. Yeah, exactly. He's going to pump the bags until and then he'll say he's not selling, that he's buying more, and that's when he's selling, right? Which is fine. That, like, hey, that's his prerogative, right? I mean, everyone has the right to buy and sell whenever they want. But I'm just saying that if you want to get in early on these projects, like, you guys know, we were talking about Caspa months ago. By the time it gets to the channels like Bitboy and Altcoin Daily and stuff like that, you've already missed the boat, guys. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of ROI in them, but the real ROI in the beginning, that's gone. You've missed that already, right? So don't get me wrong, Caspa is still a good buy in my opinion, but you want to get into them early. Imagine how much money some of the people made who got in super early, right? AZ Marine says he takes advantage of his huge influence. That's true. He can. You know, I don't like I'm not burying the guy or anything. But at the same time, I do believe at the end of the day, I will say this. At the end of the day, I believe that over the last 2 years, I'll say over the last 2 years, okay, we'll cap it there. He's been more of a net positive to the crypto space than he has a negative in the last 2 years. He's made a lot of mistakes before that, but I mean, he does do a lot of good, and I see that he does certain things that I respect, right? I do respect certain things. Like I know that he says, and I don't know if it's true, I can't confirm it, but he says that money that they make from their channel, from monetization, they give that money back to the subscribers, and they do it to help people. For a while there, they were doing like buy a single parent a used car every month or something like that. So they do give some stuff back, and I can absolutely respect that. If it's true, I mean, I have no confirmation that this stuff is true. This is just what he says he does on his channel, right? AZ Marine says, I'm talking 2021. Yeah, well, absolutely. He was just pimping out any project back then, right? And like, listen, guys, honestly, like, I get emails every day now from companies asking me to do videos for their projects and stuff like that, and I tell them to send me the information on their projects, and it's always some scam or something. So that's why, guys, yeah, I mean, you haven't seen one single sponsored video on my channel or anything, because every single company that has approached me, I either have not believed in their project or felt that it was a scam or a rug of some sort. And I'm not going to talk about that to you guys, because like, that's garbage. I'm not going to do that to you guys. Fact says Bitboy at this stage is just a paid sponsor in Schiller. Yeah, no, 100%, exactly. Like I said, he'll do videos, and Fact says he charges $20K per project. Cryptopreneur Joystream is a giant in the making. Joystream, that's right, brother. Videos coming for Joystream. Guys, that's another one. If you're here and you're looking for a low cap gem, something that you want to look into, I would suggest something that Cryptopreneur brought into the live stream the other day that we've been looking into is Joystream. So I would check that out. Do your research, add it to your watch list. I'm going to look it up right now, actually, and I'll let you know where you can pick it up. You can pick it up. You can pick it up over on MEXC. Big surprise, Cryptopreneur. It's your favorite exchange, it seems like. Eh? Yeah, definitely. Joystream's a good one, though. But yeah, what we were talking about there, like, yeah, I do, guys. I get emails every day. I'm sitting at the office, and some project emailing me, asking me if I'm willing to look at their project and do a video on it and stuff. And I haven't seen one yet. And I do read their information. They send me their information, what they're doing, and all that kind of stuff. And I haven't seen a single one yet that I would justify doing a video for and talking about to you guys. Because if I wouldn't buy it, if I would not put money into it myself, why the hell am I going to talk about it to you guys, right? That's not for a couple of bucks. Don't need money that bad. So so absolutely, yeah. People who do that kind of thing. Wow, XRP's dumping hard, eh? Down almost 8% now. Good DCA opportunity, guys. Good chance to top up those bags. I had somebody say to me about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, they said that they were upset because they needed more time to accumulate XRP. And hey, it's down 8%. It's down to 61 cents, man. Good DCA opportunity right there. Now's a chance. I don't want to hear excuses later. I don't want to hear, oh, I wish, when XRP's back up 80 cents, 90 cents a dollar, I don't want to hear, hey, man, I wish it was lower so I could have bought more. Here's your chance. Not financial advice, but you do you. Cryptopreneur says, my two favorite projects for life-changing life-changing gains, Caspa and Joystream. Absolutely, man. I was just telling Fax earlier that I sold my Cadena holdings that I had been holding for a while. I sold that all today, and I put it all into Caspa. So picked up some more Caspa today myself. And today's not even my DCA day. Tomorrow is. I just figured I would consolidate a couple of things and pick up some more Caspa. Can never go wrong with Caspa. I want to get over 1 million at least, But again, I say that and then I get 1 million and I'm like, well, now I want to get 2 million, right? The struggle's real, man. The struggle's real. I picked up my Caspa back in August. Yeah, I mean, but I'm still DCAing. I picked up a lot back then too, but like over the last few months, I've been DCAing a long time. But I just continue to buy it, even though my DCA is lower than the current price. It's like, I'm not going to cry over split hairs kind of thing, right? Because I think that it's going to be a solid $2 project in 2025. So buying it at 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents, it's not going to make that much of a difference to me in the big picture. Fax says time to put the good old VPN to use and get on MXC. Do you guys can't use MXC in the States? I'm in Canada. I'm not even sure if I can use it here. I don't even have an account on MXC. MEXC, sorry. I buy my Caspa over on oh, you can't, eh? KuCoin, I picked up more on KuCoin today, and I also use Uphold now, thanks to Fax. That's where I pick mine up, and I love BitTrue, guys. BitTrue is one of my favorite exchanges. I pick stuff up there, and it's so easy to buy it there and move it over to my cold storage right away. BitTrue makes it easy. So I wish they had more of a, like, there's one feature, and call me lazy, whatever, but I like the convert feature that Binance had, right? And exchanges like BitTrue don't have that, and it really pisses me off a little bit, right? Because sometimes I'm in a hurry. I don't have time to sit there, doing trading and stuff like that, and setting my sell orders and stuff. I don't always have time for that. AZ Marine says never tried MEXC. Fax says CoinEX as well. Need a VPN. That sucks, man. Fax says Uphold has it, and I like it. Yeah, Uphold's been pretty good to me so far. I'm still trying to master how to use it exactly to become an expert. But Cryptopreneur, if you Google Joystream, you'll see that seed round at 4 cents and private round was at 6 cents. I picked up Joystream at 10x below seed round. Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. You got to drop those gems in the chat when they come up too, man, so that all of us can get in on them. We all gotta when the tides come in, all the boats gotta float. So it's not too late to check out Joystream though, guys. It's still got a pretty low market cap. Let me go over to Coin Market Cap though. It seems better over there. CoinGecko has been a pain in the butt lately. Let's check this out. Yeah, here we go. That's better. Self-reported, that's right. Yeah. No, JoyStream, yeah. I mean, it's a good one to look at. If you don't have MEXC, check it out. You can get an account over there. I don't have a link because I don't have an account over there, but it's definitely I've seen that MEXC seems like a good exchange, kind of like BitTrue in a sense. Like the reason I like BitTrue is because they list a lot of small caps and tiny caps and stuff like that, so it's easy to get them over there. They do it fairly quick. I'm a little disappointed and surprised that they haven't listed Caspa yet, but like I am harassing them guys every day on Twitter about it. Every time BitTrue tweets about anything, I'm right there in the comments saying, "Bro, when Caspa listing? Let's go, LFG, come on!" Good times, good times. Yeah. So what else you guys want to talk about? What's going on, guys? You guys geared up for the long weekend or what? Cryptopreneur like you, I'm big on Polkadot ecosystem. My favorites are Moonbeam, Crust Network, and Moonwell. Yeah, man, I'm big on Moonbeam. That's another one that I'm really, really big on. I used to pick it up on Binance before they left Canada, but so I had to move it over, and I buy it over on KuCoin now. That's a good place to pick it up. But yeah, Moonbeam, I'm super bullish on Moonbeam. Same with Crust Network, but most of you guys don't really care that much about Moonbeam. I seem to be one of the very few people in this group here that likes Moonbeam. So I do videos on it occasionally and stuff. I think a lot of people just don't know enough about it. I think if more people knew about it, exactly what their utility is and everything, I think that a lot of more people would see the value in it. But I see big things in this bull run for Moonbeam, in my opinion. I like the whole Polkadot ecosystem as well. I think it's a can't miss. Moonwell is building on base. Yeah, exactly. Like I think it's a win. Moonbeam will be a giant for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna make a nice profit on Moonbeam in this next bull run. I really am. I got into that one fairly early as well. I've been DCing all through this bear market. They got as high as like $20, I think, in the last bull run, didn't they? Something like that. Let's have a look. Glimmer, yeah, 190. A lot of room to grow for this project, guys. A lot of room to grow. Yeah, it's like I would say about almost 70. It's around 70% of their supplies in circulation already. Yeah, I got to all-time high of $19.50. I think it's a good pickup, guys. Pick it up on MEXC, BitGet, Binance, KuCoin. Let me know, guys. I'm curious. How many of you guys are in Canada? Let me know if you're in Canada. Am I the only one in Canada here? Because I check out my statistics and I see I get a lot of people from Canada, a lot of people in Toronto that watch the channel, but I don't ever see them chatting or anything. So let me know if you're in Canada or not. Canada. Is that my accent? Canada? Gotta love riding a moose to work, right, guys? Shit. Virginia, U.S. Virginia. I used to travel the states a lot, guys. Back when I was wrestling, I did a lot of traveling, mostly in the like Atlanta, New York, Buffalo, the North and South Dakota, like Duluth, mostly northern. I used to wrestle up there and do a lot of shows. And I tell you, it was really easy to be hated in the states when you come down there waving a Canadian flag. It's not hard to be the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, you guys are awesome with the likes. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for smashing the like and subscribing. You guys are awesome. Cryptopreneur, the secret of life-changing wealth is to be early investor in innovation. It's that simple. Yeah, 100%. You get in early and then you get out, right? You get in early, and then as soon as channels like BitBoys, those big ones, start talking about it, it's time to start getting out because, in certain projects anyways. Alex says, what's up, Crypto Future? Finally made it a little earlier. Yeah, good to see you here, Alex. Good to see you here. I very quickly, as I clicked end stream last night, I saw you say, hey, that you hit the live stream like just at the last second. So I wanted you to know that I saw that, and thanks for showing up, my friend. Fact says Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, what's it like down there in the States, guys, right now with the whole landscape being what it is? Because it's terrifying looking down from up here in Canada. Everything's going on. Not that we have the greatest person in the world leading our country, but it's scary to see the manipulation and what we allow these people to get away with, in terms of politics and stuff like that. It's almost embarrassing. Yeah, but anyways, don't want to get in trouble for talking politics on here. So, also, guys, I wanted to say briefly here that I wanted to give a shout out. I wanted to give a shout out there to my man over on Dip Buyer Family. Gave me a shout out today on one of his videos. Go check him out, guys. He makes good stuff. I think he's very entertaining. Personally, makes me laugh at least once or twice every single time I watch one of his videos. It's pretty well put together. I like his stuff, so definitely check him out and subscribe. He shot me a subscribe. He's been an early subscriber here. He makes content too, so definitely go check him out. I think he's good people, man. Again, his channel is Dip Buyer Family, so check him out. Alex says, hey, if you had 20K, where would you put it? Put them in Algo or Caspa? Honestly, if I had 20K to put in right now, I would not ape it into only 2 projects. I would probably divide it into 4 projects, $5,000 each. I would probably go, obviously, Caspa. I'd probably do Algo just because I'm stubborn and I love Algo at these prices. But yeah, I would go Caspa, Algo for sure. What other projects would be good? Casper's a decent project. I don't know if I drop $5,000 in at once though. I would honestly say that Algorand would be another good one to put $5,000 into. I think I'd have to say ADA, Cardano, Algorand, and Hbar and Caspa. I think that's where I would do it. I'd split it 4 ways, and that would be my 4. So Cardano, Algo, Hbar, Caspa. $5,000 each. Boom, 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 boom. LFG. What do you guys think about Link? I have Link's like that quiet assassin when it comes to the bull runs, right? Like they're just so quiet and stuff like that through the bear markets and accumulation. But I'm not. I see you, Chainlink. I see you, man. I stock up on it. I got a decent sized bag of Chainlink. I think it's going to bring me a lot of profits. I think we'll be looking at close to $100 a coin, give or take. So, facts, 5K quant. Yeah, man, I was just talking earlier about that. I was watching Jake Gordon today. I think it was this morning he did a video, and he's talking about how you should be DCAing quant until you can accumulate at least 100 quant, right? And I think that's a very, very solid piece of advice. I buy, whenever I DCA, I do it every Saturday, like I tell you guys, and I divide I take 10% of my check and I put it into 2 different projects. But that being said, before I divide it into 2 projects, 50-50, I also take $100 out or whatever the cost is of 1 full quant, and I buy 1 full quant every single week. 1 quant, just DCA in. I get 4 every month. I'll slowly accumulate that as I go, right? And then the rest right now I'm doing Caspa and Cardano. So So yeah, that's a very, very solid piece of advice, is make sure that you're carrying quant, because it's going to be juicy. Juicy quant. Yeah, so now I'm getting a nice big pullback in XDC after I took my profits. If it gets pulled back down to closer to 5 cents, I'll start DCAing my way back into it again now, right? Flip those profits over into algo, and away we go to the moon. So yeah, what else you guys think? What do you guys figure? What's going on? Like I said, make sure you guys check out Dip Buyer Family, though. Good people, that guy. He's very, very funny. Very funny. And he's smart too. He knows what he's talking about with some of these projects. Talks a lot of Jasmy, XRP, stuff like that. He's a good guy. Very good guy. Check him out. It's part of our family here, guys. We got to support him, right? So what else is on the docket tonight, guys? Are you guys all ready for the long weekend? Do you guys have an August long weekend in the States this weekend? It's a long weekend here in Canada, so my business ain't open on Monday. So I'll probably do another solid live stream on Monday afternoon, so stay tuned for that, guys. Probably mid-afternoon, I'll send out a notification that I'm going to do a live stream, because I ain't got no work on Monday anyway. So, wow, Singularity Net down to 20 cents. That's a great buy. Stellar's back down to 13 cents. XLM, another great buy. What else is looking juicy tonight? Render is down almost 4%. Render's a good pickup right now for DCAing. Shib's pumping almost 6.5%. As we get closer to the Shibarium news, guys, make sure you guys are taking your profits. Cryptopreneur says I'd put 2K into JoyStream for the 2000X at least. Yeah, what I do with those kind of projects, I get into them. Sorry, trying to fight back a yawn there. But I DCA my way into them, right? That's how I handle those ones. Like with Caspa, I've been DCAing into it for a long time, and it's been very successful for me. I like to do that. I did the same thing with Jasmy. Fortunately, I was not one of the people who got in when it was like $4. I got in near the floor, so yeah, I can't really complain about that. Guys, a sneaky AI play, in my opinion, Rose, Oasis. I think it's a good pickup. I do. 4 cents. 1 second here. 4 cents, lots of room for growth. About 50% in circulating supply. All-time high of 59 cents. I think it's a good little pickup if you want some tidy little profits. I mean, it's not going to be 100 or 1,000x or anything like that, but I think there'll be more gains in it than some of the other plays. Like I said, like Singularity Net's a good pickup right now, but it's kind of the obvious play, and it has seen a lot of ROI already for people. So, I mean, it'll be tough to see how high it can actually go. A couple months ago, most of those AI plays pumped like really, really hard. So, you know, you don't want to buy into the ones that have already had like massive pumps. Sorry. I'm tired, guys. It's been a long day. Matic down 1%. API 3 looks like a good DCA right now. Fetch AI 19 cents. That's a good price. Pepe down 6%. I don't own any Pepe. Hello, another project. Hello Labs is another project we have a video coming out on soon. So keep on the lookout for that. It's a good DCA opportunity right now. It's just about even on the day. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Stacks is always a good pickup. Down 3.5%. Alex says, I feel like we're running out of time. If we look at the past cycles, we're approaching that time where the markets start climbing. We probably won't see this low prices so for too much longer. No, you're absolutely right. Like I said, I think we probably will see another pump in Bitcoin, because we still haven't had that rally yet, that bear market rally before we test the lows again. But yeah, we need to start seeing things go up in short order for sure. But in the macro, though, it's going to be a lot of crabbing sideways still, in my opinion. Because we got about 8 months still, right, before the halving. So, I mean, I would say at least another 4 or 5 months of just kind of sideways action. But, I mean, we'll kind of play it by ear, right? We'll see how it goes. We'll know because we're here every day, right, guys? So we will know every single day on the updates what's crack-a-lacking. Filecoin down 2% almost. That's a good pickup. Where's Crust? What's Crust looking like today? Is it looking juicy? It's about even on the day. I would say it's juicy. Good DCA opportunity. So yeah, you guys are quiet tonight. There's lots of you in here, but you're quiet. ICP is another good pickup. It's going to be some juicy gains in that this time around, this bull run. I sneaky have a bag of decent sized bag of Mina as well. It's never been a sexy play, but I think that's going to have some good potential in the bull run. Cosmos, good pickup right now. Lots out there, guys. I get asked all the time. That's why I do this. That's why I go over these, because I get asked all the time what some good pickups are. These are some good DCA opportunities that I'm dropping to you right now, right? You can't even find JoyStream on it. That's how early it is. JoyStream's not even on Crypto Bubbles yet. That's how early that one is. So yeah, make sure you guys are smashing the like, smashing the subscribe. Any polls you guys want to see? Let's do a poll. You guys want to do a poll? Check the results in 24 hours when we do the live stream. What do you guys want to poll about? Let's see what everybody's thinking. Like I said, I did the poll on Caspa. I asked, have you started buying Caspa yet? And 64% of people said no. That is shocking to me. I was truly expecting an overwhelming amount of people to say yes. I was thinking like 88% were going to say yes, or at least waiting for lower prices. Those were the three options: yes, no, or waiting for lower prices. And so many people said no. That's how early you still are with Caspa, right? There's some perspective for you right there. I just did a poll, and 64% of people said they have not started buying Caspa yet. So you are still early. Keep that in mind. What else is going on? God, these airdrop scams all over X. Guys, I can't get used to calling it X. User, is it late to buy Caspa now? It's funny that you asked that, because I literally like 30 seconds ago, probably as you were typing it, I was saying that I just did a poll early this morning asking if people were buying Caspa yet, if anybody had, and the resounding percentage of people said no, they had not purchased Caspa yet. So to me, that is a sign that we are still very early for Caspa. So to answer your question, no, it's not late at all, in my opinion. And I mean, it's up 2% on the day, but it had a bit of a pullback, a bit of a correction. So it wouldn't be terrible DCA opportunity for Caspa, in my opinion. What else is going on? Ripple has 5 live CBDC projects right now: Palau, Hong Kong Monetary Authority, Montenegro, Colombia, and Bhutan. Yep. 5 CBDC programs. That's just the beginning, too, in my opinion. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that they had that many CBDC programs active right now. Because you get so much news. You know what's funny? Speaking of news, guys, is that I was thinking earlier today. I was saying like, wow, I do news videos, right? And we talk about the news and what's going on. So I could do a video on this super bullish news about China creating a giant crypto exchange out there, and how much of an impact this is going to have on the asset class, and on crypto, and how much money is going to start pouring in and stuff like that. I'll get like barely any views and clicks, right, and likes and stuff like that. And then I could honestly, and then I see these other streams and videos and stuff. It's like, oh, check out this $500 XRP on the thumbnail, and it's just all these clicks. It's insanity, right? So I'm just like, damn, like, but I don't do that. I don't clickbait you guys in a sense that I'm going to tell you that the price of something's going to go absolutely nuts when I don't believe that it is, right? So I guess I'll just continue to get less views and stuff because I enjoy covering the news. I don't know if you guys, do you guys like that? Let me know. Do you guys like, making sure you're up to date on all the news that's going on in the asset class? I try to find the news that not a lot of people are talking about, right? And like I said the other day in the live stream, that a lot of times when I wake up in the morning and I'm downstairs and I'm boiling some eggs or something like that, making breakfast, I put YouTube on in the background, and I have a bunch, like all the stories all over YouTube, all the videos. There's stuff. Generally, it's always stuff that we did videos on the day before, right? So it's like all the news that I'm seeing come out first thing in the morning. Like tomorrow, for example, I'll watch YouTube in the morning when I'm making breakfast, and most of the people that are making videos are saying breaking news, this, that, and the other thing, and it's always stuff that we talked about yesterday, right? So it's surprising to me how many people are kind of a day or two behind these stories, um, because I mean it's not like I have a hard time finding them. So I don't know, but yeah, like let me know, guys. Do you guys like watching the news roundup videos where we talk about everything that's kind of going on and stuff like that? Because what I plan on doing here is I plan on eventually having 2 live streams a day, one in the morning and one in the evening, where we can talk about, the news that's going in the mornings. Obviously, we'll talk about the news that's going on overnight in the morning, and then in the evening, like right now, we'll talk about, everything that happened throughout the entire day, right? That's the plan as far as I have it right now, and I don't know if that's something that you guys want to see. Is that something you guys are interested in? I know obviously everybody can't make it to both streams because people got to go to work and stuff like that. But I did a lot. I tested something out last week. I did a morning live stream, and then I did a midday live stream, like 1 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that. And I'll tell you, it's funny because for the most part, I had 3 entirely different groups of people in the live chat for all 3 times of day. It was crazy. I didn't realize that. So that's why I kind of am thinking that there's a lot of you guys that can only watch them in the mornings, because it was an entirely different group of people watching in the morning and talking in the comment section than I see in the evenings. So I just found that interesting. So I don't know. Let me know, guys. Let me know what you guys like, because I don't really like I don't subscribe to the whole clickbait people with stuff like Bitcoin to $1 million next month kind of thing, right? So I think that's greasy. And you guys are gonna be pissed off at me than happy with me at that point if I did that. So I don't know. Now I'm just rambling, guys. I'm a rambling man. Thanks, like guys. You guys are just killing it with the likes right now. And like, I'm a small channel, right? So like 11 people in here and 11 likes. I think that's pretty good. In my opinion, that's a pretty good percentage. So thank you so much, guys. If you've smashed that like button and subscribe, thanks so much. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. Appreciate the help and the growth of the channel, because that's what it comes down to, is you guys, right? So anyways, my crew, I think that you guys are quiet right now, so chat's kind of dying. So I think I'm going to call it. I will be back tomorrow. We'll have some more videos, pre-recorded videos coming in the daytime, but we'll do another live stream in the evening. Actually, you know what? Tomorrow's Saturday. Yeah, we'll probably do it a little bit earlier. We'll do a live stream a little bit earlier. Still evening, but just a little bit earlier, right? As I'm sure you guys want to get out there for your Saturday nights and stuff. I don't want to keep you here with me. So I'm going to go say goodnight to my little guy. And my little guy being, I have a 3-year-old son. That's my little guy. I'm not a weirdo. So I'm going to go say goodnight to him. You guys have a good night. Again, as always, you guys, thank you so much for allowing me to come on here and talk to you guys. And because I enjoy doing this, and it's because of you guys that I can. So I really appreciate it. I look forward to our conversations throughout the day when I'm at work and stuff like that. So thanks so much, you guys. Have an amazing night. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you guys tomorrow.